Okay, so today the wedding and music travels taking us to a place where we have been able to spend a little time looking at the exact place or the exact house where Elvis Presley himself was born. This is truly a beautiful place. It's a really beautiful garden type park that totally encapsulates the idea of Elvis being born here and then where he went from there. As you see here, the Walk of Life. This is kind of a tribute of Elvis's life by the year it happened. So everything from when he was born all the way to when they left Tupelo to head towards Memphis to be more successful. And here you see the birthplace of his home. That's the actual home that they repaired and moved to this location. That's his church that he attended in the back, and you'll see that here just in a minute. We're going to look at more about these plaques that are on the ground that show significant years and what happened during that time as far as they know, as far as what Elvis told them, and also stories from family and friends. You can tell that a lot of people were involved in designing this place, such as the Fountain of Life. Elvis really liked to see water and fountains and gardens and that type of thing. There's his church, and here is, well, the place where a lot of business was done. Right outside the church was this outhouse, and then to the right, you will see the back door of the church that Elvis attended and got all his inspiration for his beginning days as a performer and a musician and a singer as well. And speaking of singing, Elvis sang so many styles of music, even when he was at Sun Studios before he even, had the hits, That's All Right Mama and whatnot. He had lots of music under his belt that he loved to sing and record, and was just playing around and goofing around, in the studio, jamming and just having many, many hours of fun. He often would say that he was the first one to arrive and the last one to leave. So a statue depicting Elvis at age 13 after he bought his first guitar, or his mother bought it for him. She actually talked him into it. He wanted a rifle, but decided to go with mom's choice. And as you know, that was the day, probably truly the day history was made. Of course, this place talks about his birth. It also covers his death, August 16th, 1977 in Memphis, Tennessee. One of the many photos we did, so many cool photography moments we had, and you can see the family, they enjoyed the place a lot. And Elvis had at the back door of the house. Elvis has left the building, so to speak. And this is also the car that they left in, or not the exact car, but the one very similar to the one they left in to go to Memphis when they left for a better life. The reflections. This is a place they created to kind of enhance or talk about Elvis being a big dreamer and how he had his dreams to come true, coming from such a small place and having a big dream. He even had a song called The Impossible Dream concerning this subject. This is a very beautiful place, very reflective, and as you see the water moving, it's a beautiful place. Also a bridge called Bridge Over Troubled Water. You'll see right there in the picture, and there's a plaque about it. It's a really neat place, and it is relaxing to walk around through there and just kind of peer off into the distance. So Reflections is very serene, and it asks you, what is your dream? And should you pursue it, hope that you find happiness in that. which is pretty cool because Elvis Presley pursued his dreams. And as we know, they came true. So that's pretty awesome. Of course, at Reflections, your dreams can be limited slightly. That is, if you're going to try to swim in the water. Probably one of my favorite spots of the whole place, the overlook. This is the actual field or area, general area that Elvis used to run off with his friends and play, and he would take his guitar and sit on the hillside and after school or whatever, and he would just dream about what he wanted to be in life and where he wanted to go and how he did not want to always be where he was at and how he wanted to take care of his family and his mom and his dad. And this is one of the reasons I love this spot. This is where Elvis would have possibly sat down with his guitar and played and dreamed about what he wanted to do in life and see all the possibilities before him. And that's Tupelo in the distance. He would just look out and, gaze and think about everybody going about their daily routines. And there we are. We're doing our Elvis pose. So, my perspective, this place was more than I thought it would be. It's really nice. It even has a little inspiration in there to make you want to push forward and pursue your dream, even if it's not music. It could be anything. But I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Thank you. Thank you very much.